They gave us a Chromebook, but I do not know my email to the Chromebook.
Come.
Chelsea, it was a good idea. Keep believing in yourself. Don't back down.
You said today what happened?
Today at school, the teachers gave us a Chromebook, but I do not know my email to the Chromebook. What's a Chromebook?
What's an email or what's a Chromebook?
That's an email.
Okay, so they gave you a Chromebook and you were supposed to put in your email? Alright, you don't have an email. Didn't you ask your teacher?
No.
Okay. So an email is a form of communication that is done through electronic device between one or two or more persons. Okay, so simply you can say an email is a form of communication between two people that is done through an electronic device, and you can only access the email or the message if you have access to a computer or a phone, okay, or a PC or desktop, whatever. So email, when they say email, is E at the beginning of email stands for electronic. Okay, so that's why it's an email, electronic mail. Okay, so it's an email, meaning electronic mail. So you say you don't have an email address, meaning that you do not have the address where somebody can send you a message through it. That's what you said, right? That you do not know your email. Yeah, that's because you don't have it. Okay, I can create you one. I'm going to create you an email address. But now you understand exactly what is an email, right? So it's a form of communication. It's a form of communication that can happen between one or more persons, and it's very safe and reliable, more than some other forms of communication. For example, a mail. You usually see me go open the mailbox to take out my mails, right? That is also a form of communication, but that one is not really safe because somebody can have access to it, right? I can just place my mail on the table and somebody that is reckless, that doesn't respect boundaries, can open it and read something that is meant for me alone, right? So that makes a mail not safe. But an electronic mail, which is an email, is more safe and reliable because until you have my password, you can't get into my inbox. Okay, so like I said, in order for you to access the email, you have to have a computer or have access to a computer. So it's electronic, it's not physical. So the difference now between email and a mail is that email is electronic, which means you cannot feel it, you cannot touch it, but you can see and read it through computers, it's electronic, right? While with the mail, it's physical. You can touch it, you can feel it, you can touch the paper, right? Or you can feel it. Exactly. So can you now answer if I ask you that? Do you know what's an email now? So what is an email?
An email is of communication.
It's a means of communication. Say it now.
It's a communication between one or more people through electronic devices.
Alright, so you say it again.
An email is a form of communication between one or more people through electronic devices.
And what's an example of electronic device?
A computer, a phone.
Good. And what's another way of calling an email?
Electronic mail.
Electronic mail. So what's the difference between electronic mail and a mail? And a physical mail. Let me call it physical.
An electronic mail cannot be You cannot touch an electronic mail. You cannot feel an electronic mail, but you can feel a mail. You can touch it. You can hold it.
Okay, good girl. I also, what's another difference? There's another
What
difference.
else is missing? We need it to do our opposite spell.
The mail is you can see a mail physically, but you cannot see an electronic mail physically.
You already said that in other words. So, but there's one difference that I made when I was talking about which one is more reliable. So, what's the difference? Electronic mail and physical mail, which one is more safe and reliable?
Physical and electronic mail is more reliable and safe.
Do you know the meaning of reliable?
Yes.
What's the meaning of reliable?
I don't know the meaning of
You don't know? You don't know?
safe.
Yeah?
It's safe.
Okay, yeah, reliable means safe. And then you said the physical mail is not more reliable, right? It's less,
Not safe.
yeah, it's less reliable, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good girl. So you now know what is an email. So do you want to learn how to create an email now? Okay, baby, but I'm doing my work now and we can do that tomorrow, okay? Yeah? It's sleeping time already, so go and sleep. Bye.
Bye.